Do your pedals sound better with a battery or a power supply? Let's find out. Hey, and welcome to what I'm hoping is going to be the first of many in a series of what I'm going to call the More Than series. Called them More Than because if you follow me on Instagram or have subscribed to me here on YouTube before, you will have noticed my 15-second gear demos. This series is going to take a more in-depth look at pedals, how to use them, how to get great tones out of them, and hopefully be a bit of a journey of discovery for both myself and you guys watching. So in this video we're going to look at whether your drive section will sound better with a battery or your normal run-of-the-mill pedal board power supply. What I'm going to use to try and demonstrate the difference, if there is any, is this Vertex battery power supply. This basically has 4 9-volt batteries inside it that will then power the 4 pedals that I've got on the board. What I'll do is hook this up to power the pedals on my pedal board, and then do another take where the pedals are running off the One Spot Pro CS12 power supply. So first off, let's have a look at what pedals I'm going to be using today. We've got the standard sort of classic Vox wah, and then the awesome Dr. No Effects Skull Fuzz pedal. My favourite fuzz at the minute, it sounds awesome. And then into the Thorpe Effects Gunshot, which is more of a very driven amp sort of sound. If you know anything about Thorpe Effects, you know it sounds incredible. And then lastly, we've got the Cornerstone Sparkle Dynamic Overdrive, and this is a new one for me, but I'm using it as a sort of lower to mid gain drive pedal, just slightly colouring the sound for that sort of bluesy sort of tone. I've got them all running into the Gig Rig Quartermaster and then into the Victory V40 amp with a tiny bit of reverb on there. So before we do anything, this is my clean sound. So what we'll do, I'll run through the pedals one by one and have both the power supply and the battery power supply back to back. This way, if there is any difference in tone, we will be able to hear it pretty well. So first off, we'll try the Dr. No Skull Fuzz. Next up, we've got the Thorpe Effects Gunshot. This is a really versatile amp-like distortion pedal. I've got it pretty high gain with this, so let's see how that sounds. And lastly for the drives, we've got the Cornerstone Sparkle. And lastly, I've got the Vox wall running into the gunshot. So, there you go, you've heard them both side by side. What did you think? Could you hear a difference? For me, the two high gain ones, the fuzz pedal, the Dr. No Skull Fuzz and the Thorpe Effects Gunshot, there was a bit of a difference in the room. Maybe try listening to it on decent speakers or in headphones and see if you can hear the difference there. Also for me playing, it was good to feel this. There is a slight difference when you're playing, and I can't really, it may be one of those psychosomatic things where there isn't a difference, it's just in your head, and who knows. But tonally, like I said, high gain, there was a difference, albeit very slight. So yeah, like I say, let me know below in the comment section what you think of it all. Could you hear a difference? Did you hear no difference whatsoever? And you think it's all our guitar minds being crazy? Whatever you think, let me know. Again, subscribe if you haven't already. Nip over to Instagram and follow me on there. It's 15-second gear demo. And yeah, I will see you next time.